Hello, friends. I'm Gail Porter, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm an author, a speaker, and a woman who's passionate about helping other people rise above their fear of rejection. And some of the videos I've prepared are telling about how to come out of captivity and tear down your defenses against the fear of rejection and really walk in freedom. Let me tell you a little bit about my own personal journey. It all began when I discovered that I have a fear of rejection. That was so shocking and puzzling to me. I had to ask God, how did this evolve? What happened that I developed this kind of fear? Little by little, I discovered more about my family life and my growing up years. My mother and father were good and kind parents. They provided a home for my brother and me, took care of all of our daily needs. But sadly, they didn't know how to build a connection with us, an emotional connection that would help us experience their love. So it was as if we existed as four people in the same house. I don't remember where I sat at the dining room table. And I think that was because they didn't ask typical questions like, how is school? What did you learn? Do you need any help on homework? There wasn't that kind of interaction. I don't remember hugs. I don't remember their words of I love you. Even when I'd come in the mornings from a night's sleep, there wasn't delight in their faces. When I'd come in from playing in the neighborhood, I just came in. And they didn't say much. And I know they loved me, but they weren't filling me with the kind of love and attention and approval that my little heart really needed. So I began to just unconsciously bury the hurts and the disappointments. And some of my friends helped me look back into those early years, not as an adult, but as a small child, to see what kind of emotions I might have been feeling at that time. And I discovered that I felt sad and lonely. I felt unimportant and unloved. And I kept trying to perform and measure up to what I thought my parents wanted me to be able to earn their love and approval. But mostly, I just wanted assurance that they treasured me as their child. So this caused me to build defenses. The performing was all part of it too. This extended over into my adult years. And sometimes I just put an invisible mask over me, just so that they wouldn't know who I really was. The same thing of building a wall, just keeping people out, not letting them see inside. I remember on my first job, I just unconsciously built this facade of confidence because I wanted people to accept me and love me, approve of me. And perfectionism became a very strong defense. I felt like if I said the right things and did the right things and they were perfectly executed, I would win the approval and meet the longings of my heart. This continued on with that fear of rejection ruling my heart. And it was only again in my adult years that God began to unveil my eyes to show that I was blinded to what He felt about me, this unconditional love and this forever kind of love. He showed me that I was listening to the lies of the enemy, who was, of course, saying, no one will like you. You've got to perform. Don't say that. They won't like it. And believing all those lies. But once God showed me what was really happening, then I was able to interact with Him and go to Him for strength and power to pull down all these defenses that I had built over all these years. Little by little, I felt more confident to to really give him all of my struggles, to ask him to help me with my circumstances, and to really be my stronghold, my powerful one, the confident. And he built confidence inside of me. And it was so amazing how he really rescued me from being in hiding behind all of these defenses. And he tore them down for me. He showed me the choices I could make to walk away and let go of those defenses. And the best part was he showed me how to walk on that path of freedom. So as he rescued me, he led me to that path of freedom. And I really am a different person today because I know the truth about who I am. And because I've been able to come out of captivity and walk on that path of freedom, I'm able to be the real me. I'm able to show people who I really am inside. And it's this abundant life that I never was able to have before. And maybe you've struggled with this kind of fear of rejection. And you're wondering what to do. And you may be in hiding and not even know it, just like I wasn't. Or maybe you've tasted that freedom, but you've built defenses little by little. But my message, my heart says, you can escape captivity and experience freedom to be all that God has made you to be. And to help and show people that there is hope. I've written this book totally directed by God. Will the real person please stand up? Rising above the fear of rejection. So I am here to just share this journey with you. Perhaps you've identified with some of the things that I went through. But my message, you can be free. God will set you free and bring you out of hiding and put you on the path of freedom that you will be able to live that abundant life. And I hope that you will listen to some of the other videos which show you steps to take of coming out of captivity, tearing down the defenses and walking in freedom, and what that will feel like. And I just pray that you will join me on this journey, this wonderful journey that will set you free to be the real person that God created you to be.